I always knew that I was a girl, and I first kind of put it into words with my mum when I was 6 years old. And I think it kind of came as no surprise to her, because as soon as I could start to express myself, I would always do so in a way that was really female, and it was more than just being effeminate or like an eccentric, flamboyant kid. I just was always kind of her daughter. I feel like for people that are kind of boycotting trans kids and transitioning young, they're coming from a place of bias because actually they don't know what this is like, and if they did, they wouldn't be campaigning for the things that they are. We're talking about kids that really don't need to be told that they're wrong on such a regular basis. We should just be comforting them and accommodating them and making sure that they feel safe and understood and secure, because what harm is it if someone wants to just explore who they are in some way? It's no one else's business apart from theirs. So my mum's reaction when I told her that I was a girl when I was 6 was very positive. She kind of greeted that news with a lot of love, and I think it was something that neither of my parents ever expected to have to deal with. We definitely didn't know any other trans people. There was no other environmental factor that made us consider the fact that I might be trans. It was just clear that I was always female in who I am. So it was really positive. I was very lucky. Both my parents were unconditionally and fearlessly supportive of me, and yeah, it was amazing. I know that for lots of parents it's kind of concerning when their kids tell them that they're different to the sex that they were assigned at birth, or that they want to maybe experiment with their gender expression. I think it's important for parents to listen to their kids when they tell them, particularly at a young age, as I did with my parents, exactly how they feel. I feel like when your kid presents to you exactly how they are, there's no changing it. You just need to kind of follow their lead on it. And it doesn't necessarily mean having all of the medical intervention that people are now so scared of with their kids for some reason. I think it's just about letting your kids experiment and play around with exactly who they are. And if they change their mind, that's fine, but they just need to know that you love and support them, really. And then they can be nurtured through that discovery. I've seen around me with lots of my other trans friends that growing up in a really understanding household has massively impacted them and the way that they feel about themselves in the long run. I know that having that support from day one, overall, their relationship with the rest of the family is so much more positive, in particular with the parent and the kid. And it's just best to make sure that your kid knows that they're loved and supported and that you're going to be there for them, and then to follow their lead on the whole thing. It's really important for the relationship that you have and for their well-being as well.